Good morning and welcome back for another vlog on this wet and quite miserable Wednesday morning. Luckily the Aphrodite is still loaded up from yesterday. All we need to do is go around, do the vehicle checks, make sure we haven't picked up a puncture on our route. I do love this job, being a driver, but when it's raining like this, there's nothing worse. You just get absolutely soaking wet. You got a wet jumper on all day, so always I have at least 2 pairs of waterproofs inside my truck. It's not good right now, is it? But it's in the top corner. I'm just going around, doing the quick checks, and then later on when I do delivery, when I'm going to be outside for a little bit longer, I'll then put the waterproofs on. Before I forget, stick sandwiches inside the fridge, keep them nice and cold for later on. And also, I've got some drink there by Holy. And today, I'm actually going for the new starfruit and hibiscus flavoured tea. So it's an iced tea flavoured. This is one of their new range with SpongeBob SquarePants, believe it or not. And if you want to see a little bit of the ingredients, etc., it's all there for you if you're interested. You can use code Darren for 10% off, or Darren5 for £5 off your first order. The tubs themselves come as like a powder form, like so. And all you do is put 1 scoop into 500ml of water and give it a nice little shake, and then it's ready to consume. I would recommend keeping it in the fridge or adding some ice to it just to enhance the experience whilst you drink it. But the new SpongeBob one is a really, really nice flavour. First delivery point is over at Ellesmere Port, and it's 33 miles away, and we're looking at about 40-50 minutes to get there depending on traffic. It's going to be quite heavy down the M6, so I'm giving a few extra minutes for that. And it's down the M6, 56 right across, and then it's over there. I believe it's between 8 and 9 o'clock the Outin, so I didn't want to turn up too early. I do hope the weather gets a little bit better though. It's never nice, is it, driving in this? Be careful of them cars coming out the gate. I can imagine the M6 being fairly bad this morning. Oh, that's a nice Lamborghini. Nice purple colour for it.
Side pedestrian.
Hope everybody's having a great week so far, and a happy hump day. Don't know if you've ever heard that phrase before, but Wednesday, middle of the week, I like to call it hump day. Because there's a little bit of a climb up the hill, and then it's all downhill from here, going towards the weekend. And downhill is in a good way. I've not got anything planned for this afternoon or the jobs after I've made this delivery. I should be done for approximately 9 o'clock, give or take, maybe 9:30, just depends how busy the company is that we're actually making the delivery for. I'm sure it'll be somewhere just quite local as well. Can't see myself doing a lot of distance today. And the Lamborghini's back. That is actually a really nice colour for a Lamborghini. Personally, I'd probably go with the lime green. It's one of my favourite colours, that and like a bright orange colour, I like them. That purple's really nice. I don't think it would be nice to drive in this weather though. I've got a feeling the back end would like to kick out quite a bit. That's like the matrix sign, 50 miles per hour. Kind of expected that though, haven't we? And there comes the brake lights. Already. We've done 100 yards, I've not even got past the slip road exit yet. This might be a common theme for today, unfortunately, folks. Heavy traffic. As long as it's moving, it's alright. It's the main thing, isn't it? Keep the wheels in motion. We've got 40 miles per hour on the next matrix sign coming up. There's definitely got to have been an accident. It's pretty much stop start. Last 10, maybe 15 minutes now. Not making much progress. Luckily, I don't think it's going to be a busy day. And if it's a case of like traffic or anything like this, there's no point stressing about it. It's out of your control. Just got to plod on. I always get people saying to me, I love the idea of being a truck driver, but I couldn't do it because of the traffic. The traffic would just send me over the edge, or it would send me crazy, or I'll just get too angry with all the traffic. Don't let it. Simply, honestly, don't let it get to you. Especially if you're hourly paid. You're not losing out on anything. You can only do what you can do. If you get stuck in a little bit of traffic, so be it. Don't let it ruin your day. You've got to try and keep yourself positive. You've got rainy days like today. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit wet, but you just got to crack on. Make the most of it. Don't let it get you down. And just take your time. Give yourself some extra space. That's the biggest advice I could give anybody that's about to start driving. Just take your time. When you start rushing around, trying to play catch up, that's when accidents happen. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, I've been held up, I've been put behind 30, 40 minutes because of the traffic on the motorway this morning. I need to rush around fast as I can to get around, get everything completed. Don't. It's like I say, that's when accidents happen. Finally, we're now travelling down the M56, going westbound. I've only got 14 miles left to go. But as you can see, the rain is still pouring it down, unfortunately. We're going to be following M56 until the M53. Come off at the M53, and when I looked at the map earlier, it looks not too far from Cheshire Oaks. I don't think the same junction as Cheshire Oaks. I think it might be the junction after. I'm going to put the fog lights on as well because the visibility is a little bit poor as well. definitely tell winter's here, not around the corner. Personally, I think this year's going to be quite a bad winter. Oh, stick some hazard lights on. Start coming to a standstill. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting a lot of snow this year, a lot of rain, a lot of wind. Overall, I've had quite a good summer, haven't we, for weather? Oh, there we go. Congestion maybe with everybody coming on from this junction. Going to the sat nav, it should be just down this road. Unit 6 I'm looking for. Should be quite easy to spot really if it's a pallet yard. But it's the first time visiting this one. Been a while since I've been right down at this area as well. Hope I'm going the right way. The road split off to the left and right, and I think the sign was pointing us in this direction. It was kind of in the middle, to be fair. That's fairly deep water there as well. So we're looking for JK pallets. Ah, there we go. See it down at the end. Perfect. Oh, look at that cafe. Full breakfast. And that might go down a treat. Thank you very much. Alright then, I'm going to pull it up just here. And just grab a walk into the yard to see where they want me. They might not want me to drive into the yard, you see. They might load me in this middle section. Perfect. All booked in with FLT drives. Got to wait for one of the vans to come out and then I can get inside. I've got fogged up windows now as well. Well, it's got a nice big yard for me. Ciao, mate. Ground's all nice and clean as well. I know you can get a few stray nails, etc., but this is not a lot of debris and wood all over the floor. I've been to quite a few places where they are pretty much risky for punchers, to say the least. It's definitely time for the waterproofs to be coming out. Just my luck, I've got the full waterproofs on, tops and bottoms, and the rain is actually starting to calm down a little bit. Yep, safe to say the rain has not given up, and I'm really glad actually. I keep a couple of pairs of waterproofs inside the truck. I'm going to be needing them today, that's for sure. Absolutely soaking wet right now. And it's not fun, it's really not. Just to give a bit of context, these gloves that I've been wearing, I need to get better gloves, that's one thing for sure, but there's not even any point wearing them today, I don't think. So they're going on a heater to later on. It's always keeping a spare towel inside your truck. So when you have days like this, my waterproofs, I can just give them a nice little wipe down, dry my hair. It's the last thing you want. It's getting ill, isn't it? You don't want to be getting a cold. There's nothing worse, is there? So, yeah, keep a towel with you. Always worth it. Just an old one. Get out of these waterproofs at least. Probably should have done my back actually as well. I was doing the curtains on the pole and I was lifting up the pole and loads of water just went straight down my arm, so all my arm is just soaking wet right now. And luckily the pants are okay. These waterproof pants worked a treat. So again, you don't want to be sitting in wet clothes. That's that done. One of the van drivers just slow down, just give me a heads up that this road is actually flooded completely now. And we've got a divert up the left hand side. Now that's easier said than done in a truck, because I don't know how hard this surface is, but on a good note, I've got no weight on the truck. They've just gone straight through it. But to put cones down, so somebody's being out. I can't see it being much deeper than this puddle right now. Thank you. Still travelling down the M53, just approaching Wallasey Tunnel. We've been given a few collections. Our first one is not too far away from Bootle Docks. I've been there quite a few times, and we're going to be collecting 14 IBCs. So they're all filled up with liquid, they swish around quite a lot. So extra caution when driving with that amount of liquids on the back of the trailer. It can have a little bit of an effect on how your trailer turns, etc. Need to ensure they're all strapped down nice and tight, and give an extra little bit of care as well with the weather. The bed of the trailer is going to be a little bit wet, so then anything, regardless whatever you have on, it's going to be a little bit more potential sliding around. IBC should always be strapped down as well. Unless they're empty, of course. Time is now 10:15. Due to get there in the next 10 minutes, only 4 miles to go. Right, it's been a while since I've been down here. especially on a truck. So we don't have T-flow. Are you okay? No. Perfect. Thank you very much. Had a little bit of issue with the card. £9.20. That just cost me. Paid for the toll. I'll be able to claim it back on expenses. Take a couple of days, get paid back into my account. It's only £9. It's not too bad. And it's not really worth us setting up an account because it's quite rare we would use these tunnels. Since we're working at SSO, I think this is probably the second time I've actually used them. To be fair, £9 isn't really too bad, considering how much time it'll save me going through the tunnel instead of driving all the way around. If I wasn't to use the tunnel, I would still have to use the toll road on the Runcorn Bridge to get to Widnes. Drive all the way around. For example, I would have to drive from where I was, Ellesmere Port, down the M56, go into Runcorn, cross over the Runcorn Bridge, go through Widnes onto the M62, and then from the M62 drive all the way down into Liverpool, follow the A road down Edge Road. Keep on following that road all the way down, and then that'll take me down towards Bootle, and then it'll pop out just up here. You're looking at a good 45, maybe 50 minutes at least. Then the fuel consumption as well, because the amount of distance you've got to drive all the way around. And if I wasn't to use the toll road at Widnes and Runcorn, I'd have to go down 56, jump onto the M6, and then straight up the M6 onto the M62, and then follow that road all the way through. For the sake of paying £9, it's not too bad. Following it to the left. Take up both lanes. You get a nice swing around that traffic light. Sure that bridge ahead is 15 foot. Can't see any signs. Is it 15? Yeah, it is. So we can go down this way into the middle. Off in the distance, might just be able to see Everton's new football stadium. It looks fairly nice, to be fair. couldn't tell you for the life of me if they're actually using it yet or not. Our trailer is 14.9. Go nice and slow. Lower the suspension down a little bit as well. Be on the safe side. Give yourself an extra inch. I'm gonna go reset that height. Oh, you're on a 16-foot trailer. Yeah, don't go through there, fella. You have to get a better look at it now. Maybe it is in operation actually. There's quite a few people stood around with high visors on. I like the way they've incorporated the big wall as well. Like it adds a nice little touch. Got one of the biggest scrap metal people around here as well. Outin. I don't think they're the biggest, but they deal with a lot of scrap metal. Here we are, our first collection of the day. Fortunately, we've got taxi parks right where we need to be, because we need to pull out in front of them gates shortly. All booked in, and at least the rain has stopped for the time being. Got all the straps to hand as they're getting slid across. Strap connected, leave it on there, pushed over, throw it over. Got to come round to the back of the building into their other yard to collect the final 8 pallets. So it's 6 pallets at the front, 8 pallets at the back. Maybe easier coming from the other angle. Tarmac. Spin it round. Definitely easier this way. Next up is 4 miles away, and we're going to be collecting 2 pallets. And I can already feel the liquid swishing around when I turn or try to brake. So take extra care now. Give myself extra braking distance. Ah, there's the Espresso that I was talking about earlier. And that's all the scrap metal on the left hand side. All these huge mounds waiting for the ships to come in to take it. I'm gonna have a guess, probably China or maybe Africa way. Just gotta be careful around this roundabout. Make sure the trailer stays within the white lines. Unlike somebody else. Two cars just now crashed into each other behind me. Fairly close. Not my fault, luckily. First time visiting this client, so Google mapped it. It does look fairly tight. We've got to try and reverse down to where their loading bay is by the looks of it. Might need to spin around as well. So let's try and reverse it on the good side. Right, where are we? To maps, it should be here on the left hand side. Fairly busy road as well. Let's get the hazard lights on. I found the client we're looking for, however, not exactly a big yard to try and reverse into, quite narrow gates, and it's a fairly busy road as well. Not a lot of space. Before we do anything, let's have a walk down to see what obstacles we've got to get past. Obviously, narrow gateway. And here's the client. Go. the plan comes together. Best way to do any type of reversing, believe it or not, is don't overthink it. Just do it and it will naturally feel right. As long as you're going nice and slow, just take your time. And you'll get there, no problems. Thank you.
Side pedestrian.
Busy road, that one. Now what we need to do is try to find somewhere to pull over. I can take a break. In the next 20 minutes or so. Started at 6:30 this morning, time is already 12:05. Where has the time gone? Where are you going, buddy? Blatant red light. Next up is 2 collections over on Knowsley Industrial Estate, and they're both 3 pallet collections. I should be able to find somewhere to park up on the estate. Is that a parking space there? I think it might be, actually. Surprisingly. I wonder what the height of that van is, with them signs upside down in the back. Got to be 14, maybe 15 foot. Come on, I'll let you through. I don't know why. Got myself a little 20-minute nap just now. I feel worse. I really do. Kind of wish I didn't. But I thought, instead of sitting around, I might as well get a nice little nap to kickstart the afternoon with. Arriving at our clients now, and it's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. But this one. That's a nice Amy in. need to make our way over to Ashton so I can unload everything at the hub, and then I've got several collections around the Haydock area. When I scanned through it, I think there's about 5 or 6 different places. They're all quite close to each other, so it's not too bad. Get in and out. Currently 2:10. Should be departing for about, I'm going to say 3 o'clock latest from Ashton. Making the most of the break in the weather, get some of my hedges sheared. It's gone really warm now as well. It's 21.5 degrees outside. Just can't make its mind up whatsoever today. Kind of started off absolutely horrendous rain, got soaking wet, and now it's a little bit too hot for the jumper. One good thing though, all the roadworks seem to be completed around the Ashton area, which was giving us a really bad headache every time we was trying to get in and out of Ashton. Back at the yard, sort the paperwork out. I've got to relabel about 8 pallets, and then we need to take off the ratchet straps, sort out the internal straps, put them back at the end, and then we can drive in the warehouse to get unloaded before going back out on our second run. Voila! Got a police helicopter circling above. Just departed the hub now for 3:30. A little bit longer than expected, unfortunately. And also, instead of doing around a Haydock, I've now got to do a collection over in Wigan instead. It's only about 6.5 miles from where I am now, so it's not too bad, 20 minutes to get there. And then after the one in Wigan, I've got a collection in Lee as well. It's on the way back, not going out of my way for it, so it's all good. Continuing down through Platt Bridge, south part of Wigan. The weather's still in 2 minds, it doesn't really know what to do. On the left, looks like it's going to throw it down. On the right, bright blue skies, hardly any clouds in sight. It's absolutely crazy the difference between the two. It's been a while since I was down this way. And I'm going to be following it for Hindley. Trying to think if we've actually ever came this way in a truck before. That looks like a tight right turn. I need to take this really wide and then swing it back. A place called Abram now. And still got 4 miles to go.
Side pedestrian.
That's going to be a tight one to get in and out of.
Side pedestrian.
Through Bickinshaw, or Bickershaw. That's something you don't see every day. Scan your V8 parked up on someone's drive. It's like a little tour of Wigan this afternoon. And then finally, Hindley Green. I say finally, I think I might be travelling through 1 or 2 more little districts of Wigan. Just got to be careful of them cyclists. Oh, traffic's really heavy on the other side. I've got to come back all of this way as well. Actually, saying that, I might be able to get around it, because if I do a left when I come out of the estate to go straight down this road, I should be able to come in at the top end of Lee. Divert past all of this. Yep, we can. And welcome to Lee. There you go. Swing it around nice and wide, left indicator on. Time, mate. Does make me laugh sometimes when you get car drivers what are driving down like a country lane and they're about to approach the T-junction and a big huge truck just comes around the corner. They just don't expect it. You see the surprise and shock in the face. Right then, been waiting outside for about 25 minutes, getting on a half hour actually. Now it's clear we can go inside to get loaded up ourselves. Sun's bright. now 5 to 5, just departing the clients. Need to make our way over to Lee now. I'm just going to get hit by all the traffic. Currently got a little bit of a police incident around Ashton area as well, around junction 25 in Wigan. So the whole area we've seen before with the police helicopter, supposedly there's somebody running around with a gun. That's what we've heard on the grapevine. Got to take it with a pinch of salt, to be honest with you. But there's a lot of police in the area. I think they locked down the schools earlier on, but I think that's now been lifted. And it's all going off. So with that all being said, traffic is going to be horrendous. Try and get to the yard a little bit later on. So it might be about a 7 o'clock finish tonight. Tomorrow though, we're back on the containers. So I reckon that'll be like a 6 o'clock start. Still 11 hours off. It's going to be a little bit tricky as well, trying to get out of this junction. It's a busy junction, but I need to take up that middle lane to try and get the swing out so I don't cut the corner. So I've got to wait for that to be free first. Got to edge out a little bit. Okay, someone's giving space. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. About 10 minutes drive to the client that we need to go to. Excuse me. Room for a little one. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wouldn't be too bad if you didn't have vans and cars parked all over the middle of the road. Time out. Final collection has now been made. And the time is just hit 5:30. Right in the rush hour now. Let's try and get back. East Lights is going to be a pain in the backside, I know that for sure. not Clark's Transport. Might have seen these guys driving around up and down the country. Got another transport company up here as well, React. Surprisingly, traffic to get back to Ashton has been really good. Nice and free flowing. And with it being 10 to 6, I would expected it a lot more busy around here. Traffic's looking really good on the way back as well, which is always helpful. Realistically, I'm looking at about a 7 o'clock finish, give or take. Okay guys, I'm going to call it a day on the video, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. As always, thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you are new, seriously, hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 10,000 at the moment, and we need all the support as possible. I say we and not me, because it's a group community that we're trying to build on this channel. So thank you very much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And as always, take care of yourself, stay safe. Bye for now, keep on trucking.